The Internet, a breeding ground for information and misinformation alike, became the stage for one of the most perplexing mysteries of the 21st century: the tale of John Titor, a purported time traveler. In the year 2000, messages began appearing on online forums, claiming to originate from a man who asserted he was a soldier from the year 2036. He claimed to be on a mission, traveling back in time to retrieve an IBM 5100 computer, a device he insisted held the key to resolving a critical computer programming issue in his time. Titor's posts were cryptic, filled with technical jargon about time travel and ominous predictions about the future. He described a world vastly different from our own, ravaged by war and societal collapse. His messages, shrouded in an air of plausibility and riddled with technical details, quickly captivated the online community. People were drawn to the mystery, the intrigue, and the possibility, however remote, that they were interacting with a visitor from the future. The story of John Titor, whether a hoax or a genuine glimpse into the future, tapped into a deep-seated human fascination. Titor's claims went beyond merely stating his origins. He offered detailed descriptions of his time machine, a device he referred to as a C204 temporal displacement unit. He claimed it utilized microscopic black holes to bend the fabric of space-time, allowing for movement through the temporal dimension. His descriptions, though seemingly fantastical, were laced with scientific terminology that lent an air of credibility to his claims. Beyond the technical specifications, Titor captivated his audience with chilling predictions about the future that awaited humanity. He spoke of a second American Civil War, ignited by political and social unrest, that would plunge the nation into chaos. He warned of a global conflict, World War III, that would erupt in 2015, leaving the world scarred and reshaped. These predictions, though unsettling, resonated with the anxieties of a world grappling with political polarization, social unrest, and the looming threat of terrorism. As quickly as he appeared, John Titor vanished from the digital landscape. In March 2001, after months of captivating the online world, his messages ceased. He left behind a void, unanswered questions, and a legacy of speculation and debate that continues to this day. His sudden departure only deepened the mystery, fueling countless theories about his true identity and the veracity of his claims. Despite his absence, Titor's story refused to fade into obscurity. His posts were archived, shared, and dissected by a growing online community captivated by his tale. Websites and forums dedicated to analyzing his every word, scrutinizing his predictions, and searching for clues to his true identity emerged. The legend of John Titor, the time traveler who appeared on our computer screens and disappeared just as mysteriously, had taken root in the cultural consciousness. Whether a real time traveler, a masterful hoaxer, or something in between, John Titor left an indelible mark on the internet age. In the years since Titor's disappearance, his predictions have been subjected to intense scrutiny. Some have dismissed them as vague pronouncements easily molded to fit current events, while others point to eerie parallels between his warnings and the trajectory of the 21st century. Historian Titor's prediction of a second American Civil War, for example, while not coming to fruition in the literal sense, has found resonance in the increasing political polarization and social unrest that has gripped the United States in recent times. The rise of social media, the proliferation of misinformation, and the deepening ideological divides within American society have fueled a climate of tension and distrust that echoes Titor's warnings of a nation on the brink. Similarly, his predictions of a global conflict erupting in 2015, while not manifesting as a full-blown world war, found chilling echoes in the rise of global terrorism, the resurgence of geopolitical tensions, and the outbreak of regional conflicts. While the world did not descend into the dystopian hellscape Titor described, his warnings about the fragility of peace and the ever-present threat of conflict resonate with a world grappling with complex and interconnected challenges.
The concept of time travel has captivated the human imagination for centuries. From H.G. Wells's The Time Machine to countless films and novels, the idea of traversing time has sparked wonder and debate.
But how much of this fascination is rooted in scientific possibility, and how much is pure fantasy?
According to Einstein's theory of relativity, time travel is theoretically possible, but fraught with paradoxes. Einstein's equations suggest time is relative to the observer's frame of reference.
Despite the skepticism, Titor's story continues to fascinate and intrigue. His supporters argue that his predictions, however vague, have found eerie parallels in current events. Skeptics have pointed to the fact that Titor's predictions, while seemingly specific in some instances, were often vague and open to interpretation. They argue that his descriptions of future technology, while intriguing, lacked the kind of detailed specifications one might expect from a genuine time traveler. They also question the plausibility of his time travel device, pointing out that the technology he described is far beyond our current scientific capabilities. The story of John Titor, while captivating, has been met with a healthy dose of skepticism. Critics have pointed to inconsistencies in his story, the lack of verifiable evidence to support his claims, and the possibility that his entire narrative was an elaborate hoax, carefully crafted to deceive and entertain. The internet, after all, is a breeding ground for misinformation, urban legends, and elaborate pranks. Whether a genuine time traveler, a masterful hoaxer, or something in between, John Titor's story has left an undeniable mark on internet culture. His tale continues to be analysed, debated and reinterpreted, inspiring countless articles, videos, and even a few books. The question of his true identity and the veracity of his claims remain unanswered, fueling the mystery and ensuring that his story will continue to be told for years to come. Several factors contribute to the enduring allure of John Titor's story. Firstly, the story taps into our fascination with time travel, a concept that has captivated the human imagination for centuries. The idea of travelling through time, witnessing historical events firsthand, or even altering the course of history, is a tantalizing prospect that sparks wonder, fear, and endless speculation. Secondly, Titor's story emerged at a time of great uncertainty and anxiety. The dawn of the new millennium was met with a mix of hope and trepidation as people grappled with the rapid pace of technological advancement, the looming threat of terrorism, and the growing realization that the future might not be as bright as they had once hoped. The story of John Titor is a testament to the power of storytelling and the enduring human fascination with the unknown. It is a story that has captured the imaginations of millions, sparking debate, speculation, and endless what-ifs. Whether a genuine message from the future or an elaborate hoax, Titor's tale has left an indelible mark on internet culture, reminding us of the power of stories to inspire, intrigue, and challenge our perceptions of reality. While the true identity of John Titor and the veracity of his claims remain a mystery, his story continues to serve as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the importance of critical thinking, the dangers of misinformation, and the need to approach extraordinary claims with a healthy dose of skepticism. In the end, perhaps the most important question is not whether John Titor was a real time traveler, but rather what his story tells us about ourselves, our hopes, our fears, and our enduring fascination with the mysteries of time.